What's up, children of the sun? This is your metaphysical advisor, Montre Bible, and I will be doing an astrologic and tarot reading for Taurus for the month of April 2019. Stay tuned. What's up, Taurus? Sorry that this is the last video. I was having some trouble uploading the video that I did for you guys. Tried several times, it would not do right. Something's wrong with the video. So, gotta re-record it, and I forgot everything I said anyway, so that's technology for you. I want to say happy birthday, Taurus, for the month of April, for all you April birthdays, and also happy Easter and happy Passover for anybody who's Jewish out there. The month of April has a lot of things going on with it, and I just want to keep you guys up to date on what's going on. It is a universal month 7, so month 7s, you don't really want to move to action on whatever happens. Month 7 is about rest, relaxation, meditation, contemplation. So even though that there's a lot of big things happening in the month of April, don't do anything drastic. Don't make any super life decisions. Just take it in, take whatever happens, and meditate on it. Think about it, and think about your next action. What should I do? If you do move to action, make sure that it is you've thought about it a few times before you actually do it. So don't act in the moment. Take some time to think before you do something. April 5th, you have a new moon in your 12th house. The 12th house is all about spirituality. So this is what I'm talking about. Diving deep within your own soul, your subconscious, what the subconscious is trying to tell you, your dreams. So pay attention to that. April 10th, Jupiter goes retrograde in your 8th house. You may have some opportunities, some old opportunities, because Jupiter is all about opportunities, abundance, giving you gifts. When Jupiter goes retrograde, it won't give you anything new. It'll go back at the old things. So it's going retrograde in your 8th house. 8th house is about sexuality. It's about other people's money, the things that you owe. So during this time, you may be rethinking what you believe about sexuality, about how your sex life has been going. What do you believe about your sexuality? Is it going great? Could it be better? Are you satisfied with the way your sex life is going? Are you satisfied with your finances when it comes to the money that you owe? Ooh, excuse me. So when Jupiter goes retrograde, these thoughts are going to come to mind. How you've been living your life on a sexual level. Are you having a deep fulfilling sexual life that's deep? Because the 8th house is not just about sex. It's about really deep intimacy with another person. Okay, so contemplate these things. April 17th, Mercury goes into your 12th house. The 12th house, once again, is about spirituality. You may get a lot of communication through your dreams, through your subconscious mind. The subconscious is always recording things, and it's telling you something. You have to pay attention to what your subconscious is trying to tell you. So go dive deep within your spirituality. A lot of messages are going to be given to you through your dreams. So pay attention to them. April 19th, you have a full moon in your 6th house. The 6th house is about your day-to-day, your job, and how you relate to your body, your health. So those issues may be lit up during the full moon. You may decide that you want to do a new health regimen. You may decide that maybe something is not quite right with your job. This is the second Libra full moon that we've had. We had one in March, and now we're going to have one in April. So you got to think about what you were going through during the full moon during that time. If your job was an issue, then that issue is going to come back up during the full moon, and you're going to need to balance that out. If it's your health, if you haven't been living quite the healthy lifestyle and you want to be healthier, you want to work out more, these issues are going to pop up again on April 19th during the full moon. You're going to be like, man, I really want to work out. I really want to lose this weight or whatever. And Taurus tend to sometimes have weight issues because you guys love indulgence. So watch that. But if you really want to get serious about it, April 19th during the full moon, that's going to be a good time to start really getting serious about this intention, okay? April 20th, the sun moves into your first house of how you identify with yourself. So with the sun moving into Taurus, once again, you're going to be very self-aware of your identity and how you present yourself and your ego. Then Venus moves into the 12th house. So when Venus moves into your 12th house, once again, this is also about your subconscious mind. There's so much going on with you, Taurus, that's not outward. It's more inside of you. It's your inner thoughts, your subconscious mind. And that's a weird place to be. So really pay attention to your dreams. This is also a great time if you are a very spiritual Taurus. This is a great time to manifest because you have so many planets going into that 12th house. This is a great time to manifest something. If you really want something, you can literally just pull it out of your mind, make it happen, okay? So Venus is moving into the 12th house, kind of powering that up. And there's something to say about you, Taurus, with that spiritual side of you. There's going to be a really charging up. And I really, guys, you got to take it serious. If you can think of something, if you concentrate on it enough, something is going to manifest in your life. But it's not going to happen in April, but I really feel like you need to focus your energy, meditate, and see what you can create with your mind by dreaming about it, by thinking about it, and then write those intentions down. And those seeds that you plant in April will grow in the future. I promise you that. With so many things happening in your 12th house, that's what the message I'm getting from that. April 24th and April 30th are your challenging days. Pluto and Saturn are going retrograde in your 9th house of what you believe. Once again, and this is going to be all summer long. The 9th house is what you believe, what you know. It's ruled by Jupiter. It's your knowledge, your higher learning. Do you believe you can have the power? Do you believe you can really manifest these things? And that's what Saturn is going to challenge you with the month of, well, at the end of the month, all summer long, okay? And Pluto is going to transform your belief system. So if you've been a very carnal Taurus, a Taurus that is not really believing the power of the mind, the power of the spirituality, then Pluto and Saturn are going to change your mind pretty quickly. All right, let's go to the tarot and see what's happening. All right, so we're going to do a tarot reading for Taurus for the month of April 2019. A reading for Taurus for the month of April 2019. What's going on with Taurus? It's a very spiritual month for you guys. Take the time to meditate. Focus that mind. Remember, this is a general reading, Taurus. Be sure to check your moon sign and your rising sign. If this resonates with you, be sure to like and share and comment, okay? All right, April for Taurus 2019. First card, we get the 5 of Swords reversed. 5 of Swords reversed. Okay, there may be somebody in your life that may be trying to battle you. There's always having arguments. This is all about having needless arguments that nobody wins. Everybody's a loser in this. You may be coming out of a situation, or there's one or two things that could have been. You've lost a battle where you were fighting all constantly, and maybe they won, and you're going back toward that person again. Or maybe you're the type of person who's been starting arguments, and you want to change your ways. You've been very contentious with somebody, and you've been fighting with them, and you want to change your ways. You don't want this relationship to be like this. Okay. Next card, we have the Knight of Swords. Once again, it's reversed. Knight of Swords reversed is all about thinking too much, going too fast, arguments, running away from your problems. The Knight of Swords this is all about the mind, and I told you there's a lot of stuff going on in your mind area. And then, wow, we have the Nine of Wands. This is telling me that you had your guard up, and now you're taking that guard down because you want something more out of life. And it looks like to me here, what's going on and what's at the bottom of the deck? The Hangman. This is not gonna happen this month. You have to wait. This is a waiting card. What it looks like to me with these three cards, what's going on here, Taurus, that you've been through some arguments. You've been through some arguments, you've been through some fights, and you're having some second thoughts about it. Maybe you said some things that you weren't quite, you don't feel good about, okay? And at some point, you've let your guard down. You decided to let your guard down. You've been on the defense with somebody else. You've been on the defense. You've said some things. Maybe you won the argument. Maybe they won the argument, but it ended with somebody walking away. And you've said some things that you shouldn't have said, just off the cusp, you know, just like, you were saying things because you were upset. And now it's gotten to the point where somebody's put their guard up and they weren't talking to you, but now their guard is coming down. Now, what's going to happen with this? I feel like there's still going to be some time because this is a month 7, and everything is about you getting your spirituality right, getting into a place where you can manifest. You still have some time. You have to wait. The Hangman says that this month, even though things may be changing and you want to change this relationship and make it turn around for the better, or you want to go back and talk with this person, the Hangman tells you that you're going to have to wait a little bit before anything happens. There's some there's some processing that needs to happen, and then you'll see it. What do the animal oracles have to say for Taurus? For April, what's the advice? Taurus for April 2019. The vulture spirit. This is all about, vulture says nothing is wasted. Okay? So it feels like with this, what's going on here, with all these cards and the vulture spirit, it feels like the relationship is dead. And there was another sign that got this card too. I can't remember. But it might be Sagittarius. It might have been Sagittarius. I can't remember. The vulture flies around and can repurpose something that's even dead. It looks for the dead things. And you may have had this argument with somebody, and it feels like the relationship is dead. It feels like it's dead. And you feel like, oh man, I wasted all my time. I wasted that person's time. Time is not wasted, okay? Something that's dead can still have purpose and meaning in your life. You may not get that friend back, okay? But there was a purpose and a reason for all of that happened, okay? So Taurus, even if that relationship does not develop or it doesn't happen like you want it to, don't force it, because like I said, this is a month 7. It's not the month to make something happen. It's a month to learn who you are deep inside and see what your dreams are telling you. See what the universe is trying to guide you toward. And just wait. Just wait it out. And you'll see the purpose and the reasoning about why everything happened. All right, Taurus, that is your reading for the month of April. If it resonated with you, please like, share, and leave me a comment on what's going on. And make something happen in your life. Because if you don't do it, then who will?